Today, we're going to talk about something that might surprise you. Things your dog really doesn't like. You might be doing some of these without even realizing it. We all want the best for our dogs, but sometimes our actions can accidentally cause them stress or discomfort. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to keep your dog happy and comfortable. But before, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming videos full of doggy tips and fun facts. And let's get started. 1. Inconsistent rules. Think about this. Imagine you're playing a game, and every time you think you've figured out the rules, they change. Frustrating, right? That's exactly how your dog feels when the rules in your house aren't consistent. One day, they're allowed on the couch, and the next, they're scolded for it. This kind of inconsistency confuses them and can lead to anxiety. Dogs love routine. They thrive on knowing what's expected of them. So make sure everyone in the house is on the same page. If the rule is no junk on the furniture, stick to it. Your dog will feel more secure, and that means a happier, more relaxed companion. 2. Strong scents. Imagine walking into a room where the smell is so strong it practically knocks you over. Now imagine your dog, whose sense of smell is thousands of times stronger than yours, trying to deal with that. Whether it's cleaning products, air fresheners, or your favorite perfume, strong scents can be overwhelming for dogs. It's like being stuck in a room with someone who's doused in cologne. It's too much. If your dog seems to avoid certain areas or acts uncomfortable, it might be the scents you're using. Try switching to milder, pet-friendly options and watch how much more comfortable your dog becomes. A little change can make a big difference in their everyday life. 3. Forced socialization. Pushing dogs to interact with people or other dogs when they're uncomfortable can cause stress and anxiety. Just like humans, dogs have their own personalities and comfort levels. Forcing them into social situations they're not ready for can be overwhelming. Imagine being pushed into a crowded room when you're not in the mood. It's not a great feeling, right? The same goes for dogs. If your dog seems hesitant or nervous around new people or animals, give them space. Let them approach new situations at their own pace. Gradual exposure with positive reinforcement can help them build confidence over time. Remember, it's important to respect your dog's boundaries to keep them feeling safe and secure. Ignoring their body language. Imagine you're trying to tell someone something important, but they just aren't listening. Frustrating, right? Dogs talk to us all the time, not with words, but with their body language. A wagging tail isn't always a sign of happiness. It can mean they're nervous or unsure. If your dog has their ears back, tail tucked, or is avoiding eye contact, they're trying to tell you something's wrong. When we ignore these signs, it's like ignoring a friend in need. Take a moment to observe your dog and respond to what they're telling you. Maybe they need space, or maybe they're scared. Either way, showing that you understand them strengthens your bond and makes them feel safe. 5. Lack of mental stimulation. Picture this. Imagine being stuck in a room with nothing to do all day. No books, no TV, just staring at the walls. Boring, right? Dogs feel the same way when they don't have enough mental stimulation. They're smart, curious creatures, and when they get bored, they find their own entertainment, often by chewing your shoes or digging in the yard. To keep your dog's mind active, try puzzle toys, teaching them new tricks, or simply switching up their routine. Even a quick game of hide and seek with a favorite toy can make a huge difference. When you keep your dog's brain busy, you're not just preventing boredom, you're helping them stay happy and well-balanced. If you're already enjoying the video, drop us a comment and let us know what you do to avoid your dog getting bored. 6. Uncomfortable hugs. We all love a good hug, but for many dogs, it's a different story. Imagine someone grabbing you and holding you tight when you weren't expecting it. Kind of uncomfortable, right? That's how a lot of dogs feel when we hug them. While some dogs might tolerate it, most find it stressful because it makes them feel trapped. Instead of hugging, try giving them a gentle pat or a belly rub, something they actually enjoy. If your dog comes to you for affection, let them lead the way. Respecting their personal space shows them that you understand their needs, and that builds trust. Your dog will be much happier when they know you get them. 7. Sudden loud noises. Imagine you're sitting quietly and suddenly there's a loud bang out of nowhere. You'd jump, right? Dogs react the same way, but with their super sensitive hearing, loud noises like fireworks, thunderstorms, or even shouting can be terrifying. It's like a mini heart attack every time. If you know there's going to be a lot of noise, like during a storm or fireworks, try to create a calm, safe space for your dog. Close the windows, play some soothing music, and stay close by if you can. And remember, if you're the one making the noise, try to keep it down. Your dog will appreciate the effort, and you'll help them stay calm and happy. 8. Inadequate exercise. Imagine being full of energy but stuck inside all day with nowhere to go. You'd be bouncing off the walls, right? That's exactly how your dog feels when they don't get enough exercise. Dogs need to run, play, and burn off energy. Without enough physical activity, they can become frustrated, which often leads to unwanted behaviors like chewing or barking. Make it a priority to give your dog regular exercise, whether it's a walk around the block, a trip to the park, or a good game of fetch. Not only will it keep them physically healthy, but it'll also help them stay calm and well-behaved at home. A tired dog is a happy dog, so grab that leash and get moving. 9. Interrupting their sleep. Imagine you're in the middle of a deep, peaceful sleep, and suddenly someone shakes you awake. Annoying, right? Dogs feel the same way. They need their rest just as much as we do, if not more. Interrupting their sleep can leave them grumpy and stressed, especially if it happens often. So if your dog is sleeping, let them be. Teach the kids to give the dog space while they're resting, and try to keep noise levels down if your dog is a light sleeper. Just like with people, a well-rested dog is a happier, healthier dog. Respect their need for sleep, and they'll be more energetic and ready to play when they wake up. Before we move on to item 10, don't forget to leave a like on this video. It's important so that YouTube keeps delivering our content to you, and we can continue bringing you more about our four-legged friends. 10. Inconsistent feeding times. Think about how you feel when you're waiting for dinner, and it's taking forever. You get cranky, right? Dogs are the same. They love routine, especially when it comes to food. When feeding times are inconsistent, it can cause them stress and anxiety. They don't know when they'll get their next meal, and that uncertainty can be unsettling. Try to stick to a regular feeding schedule, feeding them at the same times each day. It not only helps with their digestion, but also gives them a sense of security. Knowing when they'll eat helps them relax and enjoy their day more. And it's one of the simplest ways to keep your dog happy. 11. Not letting them sniff. Imagine going on a walk through a beautiful park, but you're not allowed to look around or explore anything. It wouldn't be much fun, right? For dogs, sniffing is a huge part of their experience. It's how they explore the world and gather information. Rushing them through a walk without letting them stop and sniff is like taking away half the fun. Next time you're out with your dog, slow down and let them lead the way. Give them time to sniff around and explore. It's more than just a walk for them, it's an adventure, and it keeps their mind engaged. Letting your dog sniff on walks is an easy way to make them happy and fulfilled. 12. Being left alone for too long. Imagine being home alone with nothing to do for hours on end. Sounds lonely, right? Dogs feel the same way. They're social animals and they need company to feel secure and happy. Leaving them alone for too long can lead to anxiety, loneliness, and even destructive behaviors. If you know you're going to be out for a while, consider hiring a dog sitter, taking them to daycare, or leaving them with interactive toys. And when you do get home, make sure to give them plenty of attention and playtime. Your dog misses you when you're gone, so make the time you spend together count. It's not just about being there, it's about being present and showing them they're loved. 13. Excessive bathing. Everyone likes a clean dog, but too much of a good thing can be bad. Bathing your dog too often can strip their skin of natural oils, leaving them dry and itchy. And let's face it, most dogs don't love the whole bath experience. Instead of frequent baths, try brushing your dog regularly to keep their coat clean, and use dog wipes or dry shampoo between baths. When you do need to bathe them, use a gentle shampoo that's made for dogs. This way, you keep them clean without overdoing it. A little dirt never hurt anyone, and your dog will be much happier and more comfortable if you find the right balance. 14. Yelling or harsh discipline. Imagine being scolded for something you didn't understand. Pretty scary, right? Dogs don't respond well to yelling or harsh discipline. It can make them anxious and fearful, and it damages the trust they have in you. Instead of punishment, try using positive reinforcement. Reward your dog when they do something right and guide them gently when they make a mistake. A calm, patient approach works wonders. Your dog will learn faster and you'll build a stronger, more positive relationship. Remember, they're not being bad on purpose. They're just trying to figure out what you want from them. Show them love and patience, and they'll give you their best. Share your story in the comments below if you've ever experienced a breakthrough with your dog using positive reinforcement, or if you've seen a noticeable change in their behavior after switching to a more patient approach. We'd love to hear how it's made a difference in your relationship with your furry friend. 15. Dressing them up. Dog costumes might be cute to us, but for many dogs, they're just uncomfortable. Imagine wearing clothes that are too tight or that you can't move in properly. It wouldn't be fun. Some dogs don't mind a sweater or a bandana, but for others, it can be stressful and restricting. If you love dressing up your dog, make sure the outfit is comfortable and doesn't limit their movement. Watch how they react. If they seem unhappy or try to shake the clothes off, it's best to let them go natural. Your dog doesn't care about looking stylish, they just want to feel good. Keep it simple and only dress them up if they're comfortable with it. Now that you know these 15 things your dog really doesn't like, you're all set to make some changes that will keep your furry friend happy and relaxed. Sometimes it's the small things that make the biggest difference. By paying attention to what your dog is telling you and making a few simple adjustments, you can create a more loving and stress-free environment for them. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being aware and doing your best. Your dog depends on you to make the right choices, and with what you've learned today, you're well on your way to being an even better pet parent. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you next time with more tips and curiosities about the world of dogs.